All right, just finished up the qualifier round here at the Boulder Field. This is the greatest flasher comp, which is the first of 3 comps in a Super 6 series that are all about switching up the traditional comp style format. So this comp, there were just 10 climbs and you only had 1 attempt on each climb, especially in the context of a competition like the greatest flasher where you only have 1 attempt. The difficulty of the climbs and the riskiness and the precision, everything about the climbs has to be so dialed in. I'm gonna go chat to Carlo. This is actually Carlo's gym, the Boulder Field here in Sacramento. So big shout out to him and the rest of the setters. Also big thanks to Mark Paden for helping film all the footage you just saw and the footage of finals that you're gonna see. He was shooting on a full red setup, so that's why the quality of this video just got way worse when I broke out my own camera. Quick Boulder debrief. I flashed them all, so that was good. Felt pretty present and did a lot of visualization before every climb. Brushed like every single hold, closed my eyes, like ran through the sequences. So it's super fun to practice just being super intentional like that on every climb because you only have 1 attempt. So I was psyched about that. Oh! No! This comp format is just so punishing. Like any mistake and you're donezo. But you crushed everything else. Good burns, good burns. Thank you, thank you. It's Carlo Traversi. Oh! Woo! It's your 1 attempt. How'd qualies go from a setting and gym owning perspective?
I thought it was awesome actually. It's always like interesting to like have our perception of what things are and how they're gonna go, and then have all you guys like run through them and stuff. So
yeah, I feel like especially with 1 attempt, I was talking to Chris Danielson about this, like how you approach setting boulders if there's like competitors are only gonna have 1 try.
Exactly. We know the little cheats to boulders, and we know that like there's other ways, but we also know the risk involved with them. And I think that if we wouldn't set the same way if it was like multiple tries. Like, the problems would be different. And I think it's cool to always be playing with like that idea of risk and whatnot within a flash round. Because it's like, there's all these choices you have to make, and you have to make them right now at 1 time, and you have to commit to it, and that's it, you know? Which I think is rad.
You gonna switch anything up for tomorrow?
I mean, we always have tricks up our sleeve, you know? And, you know, having an hour instead of 3 hours to do the same amount of problems,
big difference,
changes how you're gonna go at things, and you really can't be puttering around wondering what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to like start just knocking stuff out.
From a climber's perspective to it, I feel like it exposes your process super well because you only have that 1 try. So you really have to be like intentional with what you're gonna do, and there's no like, oh, I'm just gonna learn as much as I can from this try. You have to be fully in it and execute. For me, how I train and practice is very similar to a flash round like this. Ideally, it's the same process as what I'm doing in this comp, so it didn't feel like too different. There was just a bit higher stakes for little mistakes. It's like that a lot of like the training carried over to a format like this. Let's go, Connor. This one I thought was the hardest climb of the comp. This was a woman's climb that I tried afterwards, and there's the only climb I fell on today. I fell twice on this one. So heinous. Ali, 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 ah!
Today it's been a day of chuffing.
There's not enough granite in this gym for you.
Dude, there isn't.
Solomon! Any reflections from the round?
The flashing is more stressful than any comp format I've ever done. Can't say it's my favorite, but it is cool that there's variety.
The next two comps in this series are the force majeure, which I honestly have no idea what that means. Yeah, just really hard blocks, like pretty powerful style. And then the third and final comp in the series is the modern climber, which is just like ultra comp style climbs. So it's like to make some videos about those two. We'll see you boys tomorrow. Thank you for the climbs. It's like to see what you guys cook up for tomorrow night.
Oh, we got it.
We got it.
Boom, welcome to finals. It's very loud. Warming up here, doing a couple last minute boulders, and then we'll head out for the actual round. Obviously, got a double espresso. Shout out to the Boulder Field for actually having a good coffee machine inside the gym. Pretty psyched. Just let the mind settle a little bit, and then we'll do a little debrief after the comp and maybe share a little insight into how the round went. That's what you do your car mobility warm-up. That was the second climb I did with my shoes on. Just by the zones. 8 boulders, 2 very, very sloppy falls, but for the most part, pretty psyched. Gonna play around on them right now for a little bit.
Ross crushed it. This guy did so much good climbing.
Oh, Josh crushed it as well.
Thanks. Had a couple unfortunate foot slips, but
yeah,
still super fun.
Dude, it just highlights the importance of visualizing and being present for every boulder. The 2 that I slipped on were by far the most rushed attempts of the round, just because the time was running down, and I thought they were a bit easier, and I just didn't take the time literally for the move I slipped on. Everything else was great until the move I slipped on. Looking back, I like for sure just didn't sequence that one little section as much as I should have. Overall, just a great round to reinforce good habits and how important the comp mindset is. That black one, fought so hard on. And of course, right after the round, I just did it like this. And it's so much easier just committing. Always, the risky way is the easier way. So that's what I learned on that run, that one, and a slab over there that I fell on, and this one. And then I just repeated this black one there. It's like all in one motion. Overall, super, super fun comp. Thank you, Mark. You crushed it. Check this guy out. This is the key to comp bouldering right here. Oh, it's beautiful. If you're in the Sacramento area and need a professional filmer, check him out. Gonna keep playing around with some other boulders, see how much we can learn by doing them, other variations. And
if you anticipate the foot, it's pretty chill. Come on. Yeah, there you go. On it. Who the hell is that guy?
yeah, good beta from Tim. Thank you. Go check out Tim. YouTube. That's just your teeth, actually. Point up. That's Tim. That's Tim's mouth. Any reflections?
Very fun.
Yes.
Yeah, enjoyed. A little pressure for sure on the first one go only.
Yeah.
8 out of 10, 1 slip and 1 misread.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm psyched. It was super fun. Haven't done a comp in the US forever, so feels good to just play around.
Totally. Carla's the real winner.
I did all finals of my tennies. But it's kind of cheating, especially on that one.
Yeah.
That's like the easiest one to do in the tennies.
Let's go, Connor. That move was savage. I was not really prepared for this crimp on this.
We had to have some savagery though.
Yeah. I kind of purposely got on that first because I knew it was going to be like really hard and either do it and like just fully get in the zone or fall. So I'm glad that risk worked out. Any reflections for the round?
I think we were really happy with it overall.
Yeah, it seemed
It was
perfect.
better to see more sends than it is to see like not enough. But
Yeah.
the separation was like perfect, which is great.
Sick comp. We'll see you
Thanks,
for the
Yes.
Force Majeure and Modern
Force.
Climber.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell
You're
yeah.
psyched.
I'll put a link in the description for the sign up for the next 2 comps that are part of this series. They're coming up in February and March, so keep an eye out and come through if you're in the Sacramento area or not in the Sacramento area, to be honest. It's definitely, like, for me, one of the most fun comps of the year.
Let's go, Carlo. Ali, 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 Ali. Dude, that is so savage. Oh! 360 challenge. Oh my god! Yo.
This way.
That's what I was gonna check.
Pro tip, do every cool boulder you can and like as many different variations as you are capable.
Oh! Like that. This one's off now. Oh. Megan!
Hello.
Good job judging.
Thank you. I tried my best.
You killed
I
it.
did great.
Thank you. Oh.
Alright, we're calling it. Thanks for watching. Such a fun comp and most expensive foot slip of my life. No, that's not what it's about. I ended up doing like the 2 harder ones and then, like I said, just rushed 2 of the easier sequences. But it's all about just learning on those climbs and understanding what it takes to improve kind of that thought process on the wall, but also off the wall. So I'd encourage everyone just to be more aware of what they're trying on the wall and what their intentions are for each goal or training session or year or life goals. All of it's important. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you're psyched to see more of this stuff. Big thanks to the Boulder Field and Mark for making this whole video possible. We'll see you for the next comps here at the TBF Masters. Peace.